meter is our tool for building self-awareness and awareness of other people's feelings. Along two axes, one pleasantness, one energy, you are plotting your feelings. You're able to take a look and say, okay, I feel very intensely pleasant. I'm really feeling pleasant now, and I have a lot of energy about it. And then you would locate yourself, for example, in the yellow quadrant. It's a great way to have a conversation with your kids. You can come down in the morning, check in before dinner time, check in again before bedtime, and plot yourself along those two dimensions, pleasantness and energy. What are you feeling? What is your child feeling at that particular moment? And then you can begin to ask those questions that help build emotion skills. Well, what do you think you're feeling that way? And what will be the consequence of your feeling that way? What will you do now that you know you're feeling somewhat agitated or irritated or feeling somewhat sad or you're feeling calm and serene? What are you going to do now? What's the consequence of that feeling?
Each quadrant of the mood meter is associated with different kinds of thinking and learning activities. When students are in the yellow, they may experience emotions that promote creative thinking and the generation of new ideas. Brainstorming, energetic group activities, and creative problem solving are best done in the yellow. When students are in the red, they may experience emotions that heighten awareness and keep students on their toes. The red is good for competitive activities, like debating, or passionate expression, like promoting a cause. When students are in the blue, they may experience emotions that help them focus for deductive reasoning and critical thinking. In addition, the blue emotions prime students to relate well to others' misfortune, building empathy. The blue promotes success for tasks like proofreading, editing, and detailed analysis. When students are in the green, they may experience emotions that promote self-reflection and consensus building. Students feel comfortable, relaxed, and calm. Activities that involve collaboration are ideal for the green. The best teachers differentiate instruction using the mood meter and capitalize on all quadrants, knowing that all emotions matter.
Ruler is an evidence-based approach for integrating social and emotional learning into schools. Ruler is an acronym that stands for recognizing, understanding, labeling, expressing, and regulating emotions. In early childhood, Ruler serves as a framework to help guide children through the many emotions they experience throughout the day, encouraging them to practice perspective taking, problem solving, and empathy. Checking in on the mood meter during morning meeting in preschool.
Finn, let's see where Samara puts her name on the mood meter.
I think it's going to be me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you put it on this mood meter?
Yeah.
Yeah, show me. Oh, and how is your character feeling?
Good.
She's feeling good.
Yeah, but that's sad. Sad.
So I think Samara's moving her name now. Oh, okay. Why is your character feeling good? Because. Okay, let's see who else's name I have here. Rowan. How is your character feeling today?
I think it's going to be yellow. It's crawling
He's
over.
crawling to the mood meter.
Can you move your sit-up plan a little bit this way, love, so friends can reach it? Thank you so much.
I don't know about this.
Oh, he's thinking. Oh, can you tell us?
Tired.
Oh, can we all do that? I like the way Rowan's body was flipped. I'll go 1, 2, 3. Tired. Tired. Oh, nice.
Okay. Christian, how is your character feeling?
A little, yeah.
He's going to show us on the mood meter.
I can look happy.
What's that, Christian?
Happy.
Happy.
Can you show us a happy face in your body? How does happy feel like? Show us. Just a big smile. Happy.
Okay, Finnegan, how is your character feeling?
I can't look. Me neither.
He's thinking. What's that,
What's
Finn?
that feeling?
My character is mad.
Oh,
mad.
Show us mad, Finn. How does mad look like? Oh, stomping your feet. Stomp 'em, stomp 'em, stomp 'em. Feeling mad. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Finnegan, why is your character angry or mad?
Because
Why?
there's a camera right there.
Oh!
The camera is really making that character mad.
All right, Louisa, how is your character feeling today?
Let's all listen to Louisa, please.
I can't look. I can't look, Peter. Yellow. Yes.
What's that mean?
Yellow.
What's that mean?
Happy.
Can you show us
Happy.
happy in your body? In your face?
You have seen how these teachers use Ruler to support children in their classroom. Now think of ways you can use Ruler to support the children that you teach.
The mood meter is fantastic. It gives the child the opportunity to show their feelings.
Preschool Ruler was developed at the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence. We partnered with child care learning centers in Stamford, Connecticut to develop a way to teach emotional intelligence to our youngest learners.
Right from the beginning of the day, the teacher has a good idea of where each child is coming into their classroom. They decide how they're feeling, which quadrant of the mood meter, whether they're angry, happy, sad, or calm, and they put their picture down there. So they're recognizing their emotions, they're able to label it.
When children come into school or during the day and they are either anxious or angry, it will affect the way that they are learning in the classroom because they are not paying attention and they're not listening, and it makes the learning very difficult for them.
The Ruler program provides a fundamental tool set for the children to be ready to learn. It allows them to recognize, to understand, to label, to then express, and ultimately to regulate their emotions and their feelings.
Why do you feel sad? You miss mommy.
The teachers then recognize that the children are coming into their classroom with a myriad of different feelings every day, and it's helping the children realize that I'm not always going to come to school happy.
They're learning new vocabulary, like excited, curious. It's not only using happy.
I'm hearing a lot of more communication, not just taking the toy, but can I play too?
A lot less of the aggressiveness, a lot less hitting, a lot less pushing. We've noticed they're really much more verbal about their emotions and the way that they're feeling.
No, that's not what it is, because I miss my dad.
I think it is increasing their empathy, which is a high-level skill for a 3- and 4-year-old.
So it's not just helping one particular child who is having the behavior, it's helping the other children.
And it's helped them to sit and focus and to learn the other parts of the curriculum.
And when they can manage their feelings, they are ready for learning.
Integrating Ruler was easy. As a teacher, they're just doing it and it's fun to do.
It's hard enough to start communications with your children and have them being comfortable with talking to you about their feelings. So you're introducing your child to something that they're natural with, is colors.
Ruler, I think, not only is helping children's life, it's helping our feeling to regulate our emotions.
I've started to use the mood meter myself at home with her because, you know, that's our way of communicating.
It's really a tool that they could use forever, and it sets them up for success. And in an increasingly competitive world, these children need all of the advantages that they can possibly summon.
We can't always choose the feelings that we have, but we can choose how we respond to our feelings, and we can teach children how to do the same.